Today we're looking at the absolute worst one-mana red cards in Magic the Gathering. I'm going to start off with the Glyph of Destruction. This is a red instant. Guess what? It's going to grow your creature by +10, +0. You would think, what is the downside to such power? Well, the downside is that you can only target a wall, and it has to be a wall you control. And any damage dealt to target wall this turn is reduced to 0. But it gets worse than that, fellas. Target wall is actually destroyed at end of turn, alright? So, RIP the giant wall that you just created. You have to fill your deck with walls just to make the Glyph of Destruction even remotely useful. It'll have for one giant block, but it was a glorious block. Alright, we're going to continue the show with Steve Cooper, the Orcish Captain. Not related to the Crapton, is it? Could be related to the Crapton. This is to Ragavan, is a crazy level difference in power. This is a 1-mana 1/1. Now it's an Orc Warrior, and you get to flip a coin. If you win the flip, target Orc creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. But if you lose the flip, it's going to get -0/-2 until end of turn. Also will hit the graveyard with the wall. We're just stacking bodies in this imaginary graveyard of 1-mana red cards. Oh boy, with the Zodiac Goat. Sounds like we're getting a 0/1 or something. We're getting a 1/1 with Mountain Walk. Watch out, Ragavan players. Jeskai control. Is it control? You're not ready for the goat. The goat of all goats, the Zodiac Goat. John with Need for Speed. Need for Speed is a red enchantment. Sack a land. Target creature gains haste until end of turn. That is crazy. Especially when you compare this to what Concordant Crossroads, I think it is. No, Concordant Cross. Oh yeah, Concordant Crossroads. So yeah, for 1 green, all creatures have haste. Mind you, it also accounts for your opponents as well. So everyone's gonna... The race is on, all right? With Concordant Crossroads. Well, Need for Speed is only us, but that comes at a pace, comes at a cost of our land. I guess they're pushing against the land so hard it blows it up. That's how fast they are. Reminds me of some sort of Microsoft commercial I saw a million years ago where it was someone at a desk and they were just blowing through a desert really fast. The dust was like at their back. It was basically Microsoft Wasteland. Next up, we got Derek with Masked Meower. This can't be real. It's pretty bad, even in limited. It's a spider and it's a cat at the same time. So for a red, we have a 1/1 haste. Discard a card, sack this creature, draw a card. This is the worst looting effect. Usually there'd be something like enter the battlefield, you get this effect. No, we actually have to sacrifice the entire creature. The Spider-Man cards, they made the ultimate sacrifice. Okay, just a random mage with Telim Tor's Edict. That sounds old. Mirage old, in fact. Well, that's not it. That's not red or 1 mana. But this one is. Telim Tor's Edict is a red instant. Remove from the game target permanent you own or control. So we could steal something from our opponents. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. I don't get it. I guess so. Basically, we can steal something and then cantrip off of it. That's the best case scenario for this card. I will tell you what, it's got good feel bad's value because your opponent's going to feel really bad with what you just did with their stolen creature or their stolen anything. Next up, we got Me No Say with Flailing Soldier. Can be killed on anyone's turn by anyone. It is a special kind of bad. It's in the Masks block. It's in that block where basically the worst of the worst cards were born. A red 2/2 soldier for 1 Flailing Soldier gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Any player may play this ability, particularly us. And then for 1 mana, Flailing Soldier gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Any player may play this ability. You know what's really cool about this card? We put the table, like everyone at the table can decide this creature's fate. So if we're ganging up on one person, that one person, the person being attacked will try to shrink it, but the rest of the table can pump it up to make sure that it wins in combat. I think I like that. This is a teamwork card. We all work together here. Next up, we got a super chat from Robert Boydston. I swear you changed your name. Orcish conscripts. Orcish. We got the Orcish conscripts. This is a red 2/2 orc. Orcish conscripts can't attack unless at least 2 other creatures attack. So basically, we're not attacking. And Orcish conscripts can't block unless at least 2 other creatures block. This is terrible. This is completely trash. This is worse than a wall. So basically, it's never... I don't want to say it's never attacking. It is very unlikely to attack. And it's most certainly never block. And if you're in a situation where you have to block with all your dinky little red creatures, you're dead anyway. You're dead. You're not going to win. Whoops. It's not happening. Okay, Summer Mermaid Star with a no card yet. Mana Clash. This can straight up kill yourself. You commit Sudoku on turn 1. Gonna need to combo it somehow for it to somehow function. There's a red sorcery. You and target opponent each flip a coin. Mana Clash deals 1 damage to each player whose coin comes up tails. Repeat the process until both players' coins come up heads on the same flip. Weird. Okay, so in theory, if you lose 20, if somebody dies in this situation, they have full permission to basically accuse the other person of having a completely rigged coin.
No, God, please, no.
You know, how do I put it? If I was up against someone in a tournament and they played this and then I lost every single flip, I swear I would just call the judge and have them like, okay, judge, you flip this coin. Make sure that it's balanced. I don't believe it. Yeah, losing to this turn 1 would be awful. I mean, I would just straight up accuse my opponent of cheating. What are the odds? I don't know how to calculate this. I can't remember how to calculate this. Oh, maybe I can. Okay, we gotta bring we got Nikachu's calculator out. I think we need to go scientific. What is it? We have to go 0.5 raised to the power of 20. I think those odds don't look good. There's no way. It's never happened. We can put in a percentage. There, it's like I don't even know how to fraction this thing. It's impossible. Turn 1 kill is not difficult. What do you mean it's not difficult? You flip a coin and it deals 1 damage to each player whose coin comes up tails. You repeat the process until both players' coins come up heads on the same flip. You and target opponent each flip a coin. We both flip a coin. That's crazy, actually. Okay, I don't know how to calculate that. I thought there was 1 coin. No, we're both flipping coins. Okay, I can't calculate that off the top of my head. This sounds like a combinatorics thing. There's a 25% chance that it ends at any given moment. You need to use that. No, but we're calculating. Okay, there's a 25% chance it ends at any moment. Oh, I can't calculate this. We need Frank Karsten. Okay, next up, William Brewing. What do we got here? It's a red enchant creature. Enchant creature gains Mountain Walk. Walk the mountains with your borrowing. Super chat from Dangerous One. Thank you very much for your super chat. Brand. Brand? Oh, we are literally branding something. When I think of brand, I'm thinking like, oh, Nike, Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Okay, we have a red instant. Gain control of all permanents you own. I don't know if people would find this all that bad. We live in a world where people are stealing their stuff. You're stealing your stuff constantly. I don't want to get attacked by my own creature. I mean, I would never... Full disclaimer, I would never play the card. I would never find room. But you can cycle it. Look at that. If it never comes up, you can just cycle it. This card is like $2.39 where it came from Urza Saga. It's on the reserve list. It's not on the reserve list. Anyone can get this thing. Great card, it cycles. Yes, we have, for a whole 2 mana, you can draw a card. That's value. No, seriously, we're not playing this card. No one is playing this card. Brand is cast after Warp World or similar poo. Oh, you have some experience, don't you, Argentina? I can hear you you're talking from experience. Charging Badger with a brutal suppression. John says, this was good against Gilded Drake in Urza Saga draft settings. Now that sounds like someone who's speaking from experience. Okay, Brutal Suppression is a red enchantment. Activated abilities on Rebel cards cost an additional sacrifice a land to play. When activated... Oh, this is like the anti-Rebel tech? That is so... It's not actually... Maybe it's not that narrow. Because it hits the changelings. That's right, the whole changeling community. They're just cringing at the sight of this card. Pabno with the super chat. Thank you very much. Mana Clash. I swear you super chatted when we were talking about this. We did this one, Pabno. Did you not see that? Okay, we're gonna have to donate it. We're gonna have to we were talking about I don't get it. Was that super chat donated while I was doing the calculations? My crappy calculations. Joke's on you, Nikachu. I wasn't even alive when Urza Saga came out. Okay, the joke is on me, and then I suppose at that point. We're gonna donate to Kano. Dwarven Song. You got sniped just before? Oh, what, in the last second? I'm gonna look at the replay. I swear that was donated at the same time. Okay, Dwarven Song, a red instant. Changes the color of one or more target creatures to red until end of turn. You choose which and how many creatures are affected. Cost a tap, maintain or use special abilities of target creature remain entirely unchanged. Why you want to turn your creature red? I don't know. Especially since Circle of Protection Red is the most popular of the Circle of Protections. Next up, let's get... Still don't see the original person's message? Whatever. Okay, David with Vertigo. Where to go? Vertigo. Red instant. Deals 2 damage to target creature with flying. You hear that, Delver of Secrets? Sorry, not the Delver. The Delver of Secrets actually can't be damaged. It has to flip first. That creature loses flying until end of turn. That'll show him. This is probably the Delver of Secrets himself. There it is. Moments before disaster. Or maybe got shot for 2 and is actually falling down to the ground. Next super chat from Pat. Okay, this one's gonna hit hard. The Dwarven Pony. I actually own. Full disclaimer: I own a playset of this card. Dwarven Pony, a red 1/1 for 2 mana. Tap. Target dwarf gains Mountain Walk until end of turn. It is a horse, by the way. Actually, it's been errated to horse. There are not many horses. This is one of them. It's not very good. Do not recommend. Andre with Dwarven Armor. Wow, so many Dwarven cards. Dwarven Armor? Because there's also a Dwarven Armory. Oh, but this one's 1 mana. A red 0/2 dwarf. For a red, tap, discard a card from your hand to put either a +0/+1 or a +1/+0 counter on target creature. Oh, you can even put it on this thing. You know what this is? This is a Madness Enabler, all right? Madness Enabling. So you can use up all your Madness cards. And you can Madness every single turn. I don't know if you have such an effect in red. Probably it exists. I'm not paying attention to it. Did I give... I could have swore I gave you a card. Mon's Goblin Raiders. From Argentina. Red 1, what? That's it. Benjamin Berkey, Glitterfang. Mon's Goblin Raid. Back then, you were desperate for any 1-drop. Glitterfang, a red 1/1 with haste. All right. It's faster than the Mon's Goblin Raiders. Mon's Goblin won't know what happened. At end of turn, return Glitterfang to its owner's hand. You know what that means. Free ETBs. All right, for the red deck. ETBs all day, thanks to Glitterfang. Get your ETBs with this one simple trick. Okay, Toilet Duck, Dual Shot. Red instant. Dual Shot deals 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. So isn't that like a fire? Is that like Firebolt? Deals 2 damage. It's like Firebolt, but you can't hit players. I didn't know this card exists. Fascinating. Not, unfortunately, it's just strictly worse than all the other 1 mana deal 2 damage to some. What was the original one? Not fire. I think it's Firebolt. Is it Firebolt? No, it's not Firebolt. I think it's something else. It's a 1 mana. I think it's sorcery, and you deal two damage divided however you want. I do believe it's sorcery though. Jonathan knows super chat with the Bogart Forager. What are you foraging? Bogart Forager is a red 1/1 for red. Sacrifice it. Target player shuffles their library. Oh my god. It's anti-tutor tech. Someone like Vampiric Tutors? Well, you've activated my trap card. Because I'm going to sacrifice my Bogart Forager, which makes you shuffle your library. That tutoring was completely useless. Absolutely useless. Nika Bro absolutely loves shuffling, even though he doesn't actually physically shuffle himself. Will Anderson, Nika, should you look at Devastating Summons? This is not that bad. I actually won with this card many times, many moons ago in Standard. So red sorcery as an additional cost to cast Devastating Summons. You sack X lands, put 2 XX red elemental creature tokens onto the battlefield. So basically, you're playing a red deck wins deck, you empty your hand, you blast your opponent for as much damage, and you're like, it's time to go big with Devastating Summons. You just tap out, you tap all your mana, play your rest of your spells, play Devastating Summons, put 2 giant creatures in play, and just, okay, we're all in. Let's hope that just wins. That's it. It's better than it looks. We got Rylar with a Desperate Gambit. How desperate, though? Are you putting your life savings on the line? Oh, maybe you're putting your life. Or worse! Are you putting your life on the line? Or worse, are you putting your life savings on the line? Okay, it's a red instant. Flip a coin. Target opponent calls heads or tails while coin is in the air. If the flip ends up in your favor, double the damage dealt by a source you control. Otherwise, prevent all damage from that source. It should be called double or nothing. That's what it does. It's literally double or nothing. They also should have had in the flavor text, or the flavor text double or nothing. I don't get it. Bro, take off the blinders. Alpine Moon? That is literally a competitive card. That is definitely not one of the worst red mana cards. Sorry about that, Toads. You might have not have known. That is it's basically Pithing Needle for lands. Iducky. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Tangarth's Glare? It's looking right at you! It's a red sorcery. Look at the top 3 cards of target opponent's library, then put them back in any order. That player looks at the top 3 cards of your library and puts them back in any order. So it's like, you're looking over there, and they're looking over at you, and that's about it. And you know what? We're both comfortable about that. Take a little peek at you, you'll take a little peek at me, and they're all smiling over here. Okay, next, another super chat from Kagan. Goblin Champion. So many Goblin... There's so many Goblin and Dwarf cards today. This comes from Modern Horizons. A red with 0/1 with haste. Oh, it's got Exalted. So it's actually not a strictly better Raging Goblin. Because if you're attacking with a lot of goblins, which you should, it's actually not attacking very much at all. We got Ragnarok with Goblin Spy. Now we're spying for intel. Red 1/1. Play with the top card of your library revealed. This is a strictly worse goblin. What? Play with the top card of your library revealed? Isn't he on our side? Yeah. Why is he spying on us? Don't ask. I don't get this card. It's literally, and it was an invasion. This is just a bad card in general. Oh, wait a minute. This could help you, I guess. I mean, even with your top card of your library revealed, you at least know what's coming up. So, okay, so this is not... There is some strategy here. Maybe the top card is more valuable to you than it is to other people, so you can fetch it away. Or shuffle your deck? Shuffle it away with what the hell is it called? How far is it? Oh, I can't find it. The card that shuffles your deck? you can give it to your opponent. No, I think you actually want to keep it. Not that it's worth it. Indiana Jones, Primordial Ooze. Ew. Red 1/1 attacks each turn if able. It is an ooze in red. Why? Summon ooze? Okay. I think of ooze as like a strictly green or black thing. During your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on Primordial Ooze and pay X, where X is equal to the number of these counters. Or tap Primordial Ooze and it deals X damage to you. This is more a liability than anything. Welcome, Mikey J. Playing hooky from work. All right. No working. Oh, yeah. Elgot with establishing shot. How do I shot? What? Image coming right up. Unknown event. Oh, it doesn't. Sorry, it doesn't exist yet. Okay, hold on. We have to. This isn't a real. Wait a minute. This isn't a real card. It doesn't exist. You have to super chat these cards. Next. Let's get Onslaught from Toads. Red enchantment. Whenever you successfully cast a creature spell, tap target creature. At first, I thought it was tapping our own creature. Do you have to? Whenever you cast a creature spell, tap target creature. So you have to tap a creature. What if the opponents don't have creatures? So what, I have to tap my own creatures around here? It's awful. Mikey J participating. Phantom Illness. Phantom. It doesn't exist. Phantom something. Oh, are you talking about why you're playing hooky from work? I didn't get it. Yeah, I just realized you're trolling here. Juju Bubble is not red. Sorry, Arya. Burning Inquiry is a competitive card. It looks jank, but it's very good in decks where you need to discard stuff. Next, let's get... Toilet Duck, do you get one? Liberated Dwarf. Liberated Dwarf is a red 1/1. Another dwarf! Red, sacrifice Liberated Dwarf. Target green creature, so we have to be playing a green deck, gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. Someone took one for the team around here. Bean Pots with Clear Path. Clear it up. Clear Path is a red sorcery. Destroy target creature with Defender. Is there a single competitive creature with Defender? I don't know. I want to say no, except for like, I don't know, some walls, like Wall of Omens. Very few cards. Now let us draw a card off of this, and then maybe it can sometimes be playable. Adaptus, Goblins of the Flarge. The Flarge! Green 1/1 Mountain Walk. When you control a dwarf, sacrifice Goblins of the Flarge. When you control a dwarf... Oh, so basically it's a red 1/1. Just don't play any dwarves, that's all. It's just like, don't play this creature type. Which maybe back in the day was a hard thing to do. Like, if you wanted to play all the good red cards, you had to play some dwarves out there. And you had no choice. These days, there's... you have millions of choices. Don't play any changelings! Be careful with that. Okay, we got Dangerous One. Engulfing Flames. And Dwarven Trader to keep dwarf theme going. Engulfing Flames. Red instant deals 1 damage to target creature. It can't be regenerated. If you can flash it back for 4 mana. So basically, 5 mana, deal 2 damage. And what else do you want? Dwarven Trader. Dwarven Trader, a red. It's just a red 1/1. Beautiful. How many vanilla 1 mana 1/1s are there in this game? Yeah, boy, with Fire Breathing. The actual aura. It's a worst dragon. It's a worst dragon mantle, and all it does is give Fire Breathing. That's what Fire Breathing is. Fire Breathing the card. How old is it? Oh, it's old as alpha. I was like, I thought they named fire breathing after like the dragons that you gave +1/+0. Actually, there is an actual fire breathing. The OG. Kingmaker with Scorching Spear. Kingmaker, a red sorcery, deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Make sure you attack only 1 toughness creatures. You might live to regret it. Pabno with Magnetic Theft. Yoink? Does it steal artifacts? Red instant. Attach target equipment to target creature. I actually got blown away by this card a few times. Gareth is like, Cinder walls at least large. What to destroy? Destroy them walls. Islarf. We got with the Curse of Opulence. Oh, it's the cursed guy. Could have been on yesterday's show. Okay, we have a red curse. Enchant player. Enchanted player. Whenever enchanted player is attacked, create a gold token. Each opponent attacking that player does the same. This person's cashing out. Their pockets are full of money. This is the type of person you turn upside down, and like all the coins come out. Sorry, I've got nothing else on this card. Okay, DLA, Blazing Bomb. Why don't I have a profile picture on the right chat thing on your OBS thing? Huh? Why don't I have a profile picture? You mean on the screen? This is all YouTube. Or sorry, this is all StreamYard. Okay, Blazing Bomb is a red 1/1. Sort of cute. It's a cute little guy. Elemental. If you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. We also got Blow Up. That's the best part of it. Sacrifice this creature. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was... I have to spend 4 mana so it can get a measly, stupid +1/+1 counter. It's terrible. Corey, Goblin Patrol. Oh my god. Is that the... I think it's a red 2/1 with Echo. It's so OG. I'm right. That's how old I am. It's a red 2/1. And it's a Goblin with Echo. And it was one of the better ones at the time. It wasn't bad. I don't know if Christopher B got a card. Shadow Storm. Red sorcery deals 2 damage to each creature with shadow. That's insane! Against the shadow creatures. Thothy Voidwalker, you're in trouble. Imagine getting blown away by this card. Stupid shadow players. Christmas! Guise of Fire. There are few shadow creatures played today. This is an aura for a red. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and attacks each turn if able. Actually, it looks like a removal spell. It's like something you put on somebody else's creature, not your own. Okay, we're going to take a look at more of the worst 1-mana red cards in Magic the Gathering. But if you want to be put to the test, actually make them work, I'll tell you where you get them from. You get them at FusionGamingOnline.com. Not to mention, you can also get cards from Tempest, because the deal of the week is 15% off all Tempest singles. But they got singles and sealed product between Marvel, Spider-Man, Edge of Eternity's Final Fantasy, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. They always say it's the last. The final. How many Final Fantasies have there been? That's like the biggest fraud in video game history. It was never the Final Fantasy. They got 20 Final Fantasies or something at this point. Tell you what, you can get them which actually is good for Magic, because they can keep making more Magic cards out of them. And don't forget to use coupon code Nikachu to get 5% off all your purchases. Get some deals. Supports the channel. We're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. Play any deck, any format you want on Magic Online with the Mana Traders when you're renting the decks. It's cheaper, because if you want to play all the decks, well, you're just renting them. You're not buying them. Also, it's a ban list saver. Not for Mana Traders. Their cards get banned, but yours don't. You can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription using coupon code Nikachu_EFC. Oh, yeah. Back to bad 1-mana red cards. Go get these cards too. Does anyone collect the cards on this show? It's the Final Fantasy because it never ends. That doesn't make sense at all. What part of final means continuing for forever? The biggest case of fraud since the never-ending story. That's right. That is right. Any good Merfolk and Tempest? No. That's all I have to say. We did Dwarven Pony. Derek, taunting Kobold. It's taunting. It's a red 0/1 with haste. And when it attacks, go target creature an opponent controls. This is very commander-like. Okay, we got Withering Eye with Iron Claw Curse. This is a red enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -0/-1 and cannot be assigned to block. Any creature with power greater than or equal to enchanted creature's toughness. I don't know what I just read. Screw the ancient scripture. Enchanted creature can't block creatures with power equal or greater than enchanted creature's toughness. Oh, so I can only block small stuff, I think is what I'm gathering with this thing. It's not worth the paper. It's not worth the mana, that's for sure. Jess with Goblin Fanatic. So many pathetic goblins. Goblin Fanatic. It doesn't exist. You would think there'd be at least one Goblin Fanatic out there, but no, there does not. Indiana Jones with Rock Hatchling. Remember, for anyone who hasn't got a card yet, put NCY, just like Jess does. So let me know you didn't get a card yet. Okay, Rock Hatchling, red 0/1, comes into play. Put 4 shell counters on it. Now, during your upkeep, remove a shell counter from your Rock Hatchling. It's our eggs! This Rock Hatchling's gonna be a mother! Congratulations! As long as Rock Hatchling has no shell counters on it, gets +3/+2 and gains flying. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this the baby? Comes into play, put 4 shell counters on it. Oh, it is the baby. Oh, I thought it was nursing. I thought it was nursing babies. It's like we got 4 eggs. And then we got no eggs. Okay, whatever. It's still, I understand. It's basically you're waiting 4 turns to turn it into a 3/3 flyer. Okay, Tresaru. Taste for Mayhem. Taste for Mayhem is a red or another aura. We're getting into our aura chat. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0. Hellbent. Enchanted creature gets an additional +2/+0 as long as you have no cards in hand. This is, I've seen worse. Like, it actually gives you something immediately, and then when you have no cards left in hand, which is the objective of the red decks, it gets even bigger. So it could be worth a potential 4 damage. We got Kosaku with anti-chump. Oh, I thought that was a card. A lot of anti-chump block cards here. Well, it's not bad. It's not good either. I think this card's only value is once you lose all your cards out of your hand. You've got no cards. Look, Mom, no cards in hand. I can play this game with no cards in hand, says the red player. The arrogant red player. Less than collateral damage. We have a red instant. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature. Collateral damage deals 3 damage to any target. So it's strictly worth Lightning Bolt by a huge margin. You want more Lightning Bolts? It's going to cost you.
No, God, please, no.
It's going to cost you your creatures. Sacrifice. An eye for an eye around here. Jeff, Glyph of Destruction. That's how I started the show with this. Came late, so I'm not sure if this is done. Yeah, I did it. If anything, I got you. I got you, Jeff. Rakdos Sack Synergy. Ooh, that's possible too. There's some cards they want to be set. You want death triggers. How do you enable the death triggers? With collateral damage. Next up, Benjamin Berkey with Fire Fright Mage. It's a 1-mana 1/1 Goblin Spell Shaper. For 2 mana, tap, discard a card. Target creature can't be blocked this turn except by artifact creatures and/or red creatures. Only red creatures, no red creatures. It's basically you can only be as fast as the next red creature around here. I think they meant Iron Claw for the anti-chump block card. Huh? Iron Claw? Where? Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah, no. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. I sometimes go back to like random, comments earlier. I know what they're talking about. Magnum Opus Gold, Glitterfang. 1 mana, 1/1 spirit. Haste. At end of turn, return Glitterfang to its owner's hand. Oh no, we did this one. Yeah, remember this one. Little my ETBs. RA says, sorry, I'm bad at reading titles. Don't worry, we're all bad at reading everything here. We did Brand, unfortunately. Damn, did we do all the bad ones already? Corey with Alibaba. Imagine the Alibaba, the what's it called? The Chinese, it's like the Chinese Amazon sues Wizards of the Coast for using Alibaba here. Okay, we have a red 1/1. For a red, tap target wall. Oh, that's all it does. It's basically it's a human rogue though. If you need it in a rogue deck, if you need rogues, you might be low. If you need rogues in red, too. Here you got Alibaba. Old boy says Obstinate Familiar is bad in 99.9% of decks. Obstinate Familiar. Is that the lizard? It is the lizard. It's a red 1/1. If you would draw a card, you may skip that draw instead. There's some way to win with this, isn't there? If you would draw a card, you may skip that draw instead. Oh, I guess it's the point if both players are milling each other or something. Oh no, wait a minute. This is the sideboard card for mill. That's right. That'll show those mill players. Man, that must be such a beating. I would hate it if, as a mill player, I am playing and then someone sideboards this thing in against me, and I've never seen or heard of it before, but it just hoses the crap out of me. Yeah, you can't deck out. Someone has to force you to draw a card. Just wants Mog Fanatic. This card's good. I'm going to disqualify you for this one. Want one more try? All right, you got to try. Disqualified. This is competitive. In fact, still sees play in pre-modern. Randomly saw play in actual modern, I don't know, like 3 years ago. Yeah, Arya is not going to get milled. RIP, damage on the stack was better when there was damage on the stack. Strictly worse now compared to then. But still okay. I mean, if you can get in 2 damage with this thing and then sack it, it's like a lightning bolt. Used to be really good. Now it's just... I mean, unless it's in a closed format like pre-modern, the card sucks. I will admit that. It's correct. That's why that lizard thing beats mill. Milling is not drawing. Correct the mundo, Asco. Okay, David wants a second card. Soldier of Fortune. Makes a shuffle? Ultra Pro and Dragon Shield made this card worse? Well, not really. Made it better. Makes it easy to shuffle. It's a red 1/1. For a red tap, target player shuffles their library. It's funny. If you look back at like most of the cheating in Magic the Gathering, a lot of it comes from the shuffling. So like either shuffling someone else's deck or shuffling your own deck. There's always some opportunity to put some very opportune cards on top of your deck. I would think by today's standards, some people might want to play this just to stack whatever they want on their deck. Magnum Opus Gold, swinging in for shot number 2, Spike Shot Elder. I'm rooting for you, Magnum Opus Gold. We have a red 1/1, Goblin Shaman, and for 3 mana, Spike Shot Elder deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. But there's only one problem, Spike Shot Elder. You're so small. You're very small Elder, very small This is a goblin? It's a weird effing goblin, that's for sure. That's like saying this is somebody's dog. That is a weird effing dog. Hexanort coming here with Death Spark. The Spark of Death. Oh god, it is a Death Spark. This is like some sort of artist's crisis. I have a feeling this has nothing to do with the card. So, I don't know, Mark Tedden was probably having a bad day following the instructions of whatever this card was supposed to be. What, it was from Alliances? This is a wild art here. Red, instant, deals 1 damage to target creature or player at the end of your upkeep. If Death Spark is in your graveyard with a creature card directly above it, you can pay 1 to put Death Spark into your hand. This has nothing to do with the art has nothing to do with the card. This is very, or does it? I don't get it. Someone is more alive at the top. Whatever. Basically, Mark Tedden, I have a feeling, didn't follow whatever the instructions were for this thing. Just sent them this, and they're like, all right, we'll just go with it. Looks so off base. That sounds like an interesting show idea. Art that looks like it has nothing to do with the card. Can we all agree that 1-mana red cards are crap? Lightning Bolt even sucks. Oh my god. The trolling. The trolling today. The art actually makes sense? So what, there's supposed to be some sort of zap coming from, like, the dead? The Death Spark. Okay, I'm just gonna have to trust the process. Arethusa! Craze Goblin. Craze Goblin saw a little bit of play in Standard, I think. Red 1/1 attacks each combat if able. We did the other one, the Goblin Spy. Goblin that weren't named Goblin, Lacquer Goblin. Any 1-mana Goblin that weren't named Goblin, Lacking Guide, or Busted. Those are not going to qualify. Who has no 2 cards yet? No 2 cards. Christmas Pterodactyl, Forge Devil. It's a red 1/1. Enters the battlefield. It deals 1 damage to target creature and 1 damage to you. This is terrible. When it enters, it deals 1 damage. And it's only to target creature, unfortunately. Arye with Brutal Suppression. Arye still looking for the first card. Red enchantment. Activated abilities on rebel cards cost an additional sacrifice. We did this one. That's a good one, though. Unfortunately, we did that one. Adaptus. Singe. It's okay. It's just gonna singe a little bit. It's not gonna kill you. It's a red instant. Deals 1 damage to target creature. That creature becomes black until end of turn. The Charcoal. The absolute Charcoal. DLA with the Get To Lava Runner. This sounds like too strong. I actually like this card. Trying to replace Goblin Guide with it. It doesn't quite work. Okay, I mean, I'll give it to you that this card's not that good, but this card was, like, really strong in Standard. And a few other formats that had not so many cards in it. But it was a red 1/2, and if there's as long as there were 2 or more instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard, the creature got +1/+0 in haste. We got Rugal, Veteran's Voice. Try harder, Arya. Don't worry, you're allowed to try as many times as you want. It doesn't cost you anything. Might cost some dignity a little bit. That's okay. We don't care about dignity on this show. Okay, Veteran's Voice, a red enchant creature. Play on a creature you control, and for 0, tap enchant creature to give any other target creature +2/+1 until end of turn. What? Tap enchant creature. So we're like, we're giving it the activated ability. This is absolute garbage. Jeebus. Power Blast. That card's broken, so there's tons of play. Sorry, Nightingale. Forge Devil has to target itself if the board is empty. Oh! Oh my god! Enters the battlefield, deals 1 damage to target creature. Oh my god, so you can't even play this on turn 1. Great catch, Arethusa. That's a great catch. That's hot. Super, super hot. You get Unholy Strength. No, correction, you have to tap the creature to give something else Unholy Strength. Argentina with Tunnel. This doesn't destroy a wall. Bury target wall. That'll show them. Jeff with Goblins of the... I think we did that one. I'm not even gonna look it up. I think we did that one. I should look at it. Is a 1-mana 1/1 with nothing? How many cards with the name Flarg? Whenever, oh no, we did this one. Yeah, when you control a dwarf, you gotta sack the thing. All right, next up, we got Kano Goblin Artisans. It's a red 1/1. Oh, it's the workers. Tap, flip a coin. If you win the flip, draw a card. If you lose the flip, counter target artifact spell you control that isn't the target of an ability from another creature named Goblin Artisans. It's so weird. So basically, we are counter target artifact spell you control. So you literally have to cast an artifact spell into this and hope it gets countered. Blue card. Oh no, you're not hoping. You hope it resolves and you draw a card. Otherwise, what a stupid gamble. Worst of all the gambles here. Dan right here. Welcome, Dan. Oh, I don't think we did Chaos Lace Nightingale. Changes colors, I think. Red instant. Change the color of target spell or target permanent to red. All things red. Cost to cast, tap, maintain, or use special ability of target remain unchanged. We did Alibaba. We did all Alibaba. I've seen someone accidentally blow their own first turn kill. I don't get it. On which card? Fireburn coming out. Orcish spot. We did that one. Sorry about that. We gotta dig deeper. We gotta dig much deeper. Okay, Christopher B knows how to dig. Unnatural speed. Red instant. Target creature gains haste until end of turn. That's right. Some assembly required. You don't get everything. When you cast your creature. Felicia, Flamekin, Blade Whirl. It's a 1 mana 2/1 elemental. All right, what's the downside? As an additional cost to play Flamekin Blade Whirl. Oh, you gotta reveal an elemental card. At that point, I don't think this is like the weakest of all elementals that exist. Chaos Lace combos with Blue Elemental Blast. Ha! If you're gonna play both in the same deck, that'd be so weird. We did Soldier of Fortune. Oh, we did Goblin Balloon Brigade. The balloons. It's a red 1/1 Goblin Warrior. For a red, Goblin Balloon Brigade gains flying until end of turn. Sweet. Got Kevin Hitch. Sorrow's Path. I know it's not red. No, it does not transcend colors. Not on this show. Thanks for trying though. Next up, Summer Mermaid Star with Rakdos Cackler. They just cackling. It's like a hyena. 1 mana 1/1 with Unleash. You may have this creature enter the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. It can't block as long as it has a 1/1 counter on it. That's great. This is probably the best. This is probably the best worst 1 mana card we've seen today of all the cards. Alagot still trying to get on the show. Branded Brawlers. Another branded card. Oh, it's a red 2/2. Can't attack if defending player controls an untapped land. Oh, that's really rough. Branded Brawlers can't block can't block if you control an untapped land. This is a really rough card. It's borderline useless versus a control deck because they'll just have mana up the entire time. Minozi with Shower of Sparks. Red instant deals 1 damage to target creature and 1 damage to target player. It's not the worst thing in the world. I would say this is the second best card on today's show so far. That we're claiming is bad. There's some other cards that are better that they're just way too good. Not gonna lie, I thought it had Wither for some reason. Oh, the Rakdos Cackler. Why not? Toads with Rays. Where's Rays? Rays. Okay, we got a red sorcery. At the time you play Rays, sacrifice a land. Destroy card, get land! Oh, so basically, an eye for an eye. Again. You can't hate land. If you hate your land destruction, well, guess what? I sack my own lands. I'm crazy! I could do anything. Raise is good. Well, that's a strong word. Some very, very strong words there. The Poetic Dragon. Do you even get one card? Glitterfang. Red. Oh, this is the third time this card has been mentioned. It's the third time. This card's this is a very popular bad card. Can we Toilet Duck? Reckless. Is this a real card? Reckless Waifu? Reckless. Is this a real card? Reckless Wife. They did that on purpose. Yes, I'm alone. No, I'm not worried. Okay, so is there like an actual word called wife? A homeless, neglected, or abandoned person, especially a child. Oh, okay. Okay, then. Okay, it's a red 1/1 at the beginning of each upkeep. If no spells were cast last turn, it's gonna transform into a 3/2 at the beginning of each upkeep. If a player casts 2 or more spells last turn, transform Merciless Predator. This card is not that bad. Beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn. The odds of this thing flipping on turn 1 are pretty decent. Like, there are a lot of decks that are just land go, and they just cannot do anything about that. Pronounced wife. You could say that about any, like, you could say that about waifus too. Waifu. Okay, next up. Ex-wife. Okay, next up, we've got Rugal. Scarred Puma. But it only makes them stronger. It's a red 2/1. Scarred Puma can't attack unless a black or green creature also attacks. That's terrible. Gotta be free. You gotta make allies with the black and green creatures. Next up. Ooh, Daniel's here. Dragon Master Outcaster. What? Doesn't that make 5/5 dragons? Beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands. This card's too good for this show. Making 5/5 red dragon tokens every turn. So long, Kosaku! See you next time. Jeff was gonna... The third time's the charm. We definitely didn't do this one. Jackal. It's a red 1/1. Tap. Target creature cannot regenerate this turn. On top of that, this is like so niche now. And not even niche. How many creatures regenerate? Like, what are the big regenerating creatures now? Nothing? I don't know if... I don't even know if regeneration is even evergreen anymore. Like, probably it is. But I haven't seen a good regenerate card in a very, very long time. Asco! Brutal Suppression! It's gonna be brutal. Red enchantment, activate ability. Oh, we saw this. This is the third time we've seen this card too. Also very popular. Okay, by today's standards, Jackal Pup is stone cold trash. Still good in pre-modern, but this card, like, it's just completely outclassed by everything. It's a red 2/1. That deals damage to you. If it gets damaged, you get dealt the damage. It's a reverse. It's like an inverted voodoo doll, except it's your pet. What on earth was the flavor about this? It's like you have a wolf, or I guess you have a jackal for a pet, but it can bite you. Your mom told you not to bring like wolves and foxes home. Damn it. Okay, next up we've got Remco with Iron Claw. We did that one. Sorry about that. We did Iron Claw Curse. It's not evergreen, but they printed in a secret layer Wolverine, I think. Oh, so they got rid of it? They got rid of regeneration? Okay, next up. Oh yeah, Tempest art is great. It's like the very few art... It's like one of the very few art cards that looks cute. Especially back then, when all the cards looked hideous. So I heard Jackal can trigger Nadu? Oh, can it? Probably. Please read the text box of the original printing of Goblin Balloon Brigade. Goblin Balloon Brigade. It's way better. The OG is way better. Oh, wow! This is as old as Alpha. So it's a red 1/1 for a red. Goblins gain flying until end of turn. Controller may not choose to make goblins fly after they have been blocked. That is weird. Is that actually they do not have that option anymore. From up here we can drop rocks and arrows and more rocks. Oh yeah, boss. But how do we get down? Well, we don't. At some point, the hot air has to run out. Electricity is good. That's a good card. Very, very good card. Jackal Pup flavor text. It's because of the flea bites? The first morning after acquiring her familiar, the wizard awoke with flea bites and mange. Oh, okay. There's actually some flavor to this card. Weirdly enough. If the dog dies, it hurts you. I don't know. My poor jackal puppy getting hurt hurts my soul. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you get hurt. We are hurt with emotional damage. Where was that? There we go. Emotional damage. Soldier of Fortune. We did that one. Sorry about that, Voltlin. Keep guessing. You have minutes. Minutes! Magnum Opus Gold. Mass Hysteria. Minutes. Red enchantment. All creatures have haste. This card's good. There's no way that card. There's no way. I am actually surprised by this card. It's so cheap. How is Concordant Crossroads so expensive? I gotta go back to Concordant Crossroads. This card is $17. This card, $2. Someone make that make sense to me. This card's not even on the reserve list. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. We got a super chat from Robert. Fire Drinker Satyr. It's worse than Jackal Pup. Fire Drinker. Is it? So it's a red. No, it isn't. It's a red 2/1. When it's dealt damage, deals that much damage to you. But you got a little bit of fire breathing over here. 2 mana, you get +1/+0 until end of turn. That makes this card makes Jackal Pup look even worse than it was just a little while ago. Color Pie. I don't think that changes anything. Green has haste creatures. It's not a world enchantment, I guess. A world enchantment. Okay, Remco going with Searing Touch. Searing. We didn't do this one. Okay, it's a red. You can buy back for 4 mana. It deals 1 damage to our creature or player. When you're desperate to... When you're... You play this card because you know you are so unlucky to flood out that you have to play this card. It's basically how it works. Dark Ginger, Fire Bowman. Bowman. A bunch of people coming in out of nowhere. We have 1 mana, 1/1. On your turn, before you attack, you can destroy Fire Bowman to have it deal 1 damage to any 1 creature or player. The hell does that mean? What, does this blow up in his face or something? On your turn, before you check, you may destroy Fire Bowman. I don't know. I thought the whole point of being an archer is that you're shooting from a long distance. Or is the idea like you're going to shoot something, but you expose yourself to somebody else? Spectral Maniac with Branded Brawlers. I noticed like a bunch of people show up at the 1 hour mark. Are like a bunch of people off work by any chance? I don't really want to start the show at 4 p.m., but I'm just curious if that is a more convenient time for people. We did Branded Brawlers, damn it. A lot of duplicates on today's show. Okay, here's the 3rd redemption shot. Shard Volley. If you're desperate, this used to be a tournament playable card. Now it's just pushed out. It's a red, you sack a land, deal 3 damage to target creature or player. Now it's just there's just too many good cards. Now nobody plays this card. Used to be played. Can't say it was that great even at the time. Mean Bruley, Escape Velocity. Problem is at 4 o'clock, that's like really, really late for some people in Europe. I just got off work. Yes, it's 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Off work and headed back. Can't watch. Well, thanks for the input, Zeronix. You're off work. Wow, you sounds like you're working 2 jobs here. Okay, escape velocity is a red aura enchant creature. It gets +1/+0 and has haste. And also for escape, 2 mana, exile 2 other cards from your graveyard. Show idea: cards that desperately need secret lair artwork. I can't do those. You know, it's too offensive to the artists that did who did their cards. I just don't do those. Anything that would look like, oh, that art is such trash. Oh yeah, it's unanimous. Seems pretty rude. I mean, I have no problem saying some art is trash. Like I don't like this art. Sorry about that, Matthias Colros. Some people have to just follow the instructions by Wizards as well. They have no choice. They do what Wizards says. I have a feeling Wizards even says, this is a good card. Work harder on it. And to others, it's like, this card's not good. Don't work so hard on it. We did Mana Clash. Green creatures are often large, and giving haste to big creatures are more useful than small ones. This is a weird card. Sticky Fingers from Dusty Old Bear. This is a real card. It's an aura. Enchanted creature has menace, and when this creature deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Oh. When a enchanted creature dies, draw a card. It's basically insurance. If the creature dies. Is this a card? Squeakers the Infected? It's interesting. Thank you very much, Malmortis. Squeakers the Infected. Does not exist. Peace out, Girl Scouts. See you later, Magnus. Sorry, Magnum Opus Gold. Is Earthbind a red? Oh, it is! That's one of the worst cards. Enchant creature. When Earthbind enters, if enchanted creature has flying, it deals 2 damage to that creature, and Earthbound gains. Enchanted creature loses flying. I thought we looked at the Firebowman. Or did I not read it? No, we did. Yeah, I did this. You must have massive lag there, Dark Ginger. The Dark King Ginger. Rugal with Chris Mage. Is that the Spell Shaper that shocks? It is a Spell Shaper. It's a red 1/1. Oh, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. For the low cost of an entire card on your entire deck. Okay, Andre with Insight. We have here Ragnarok says, I have no idea what Earthbind does. Always get distracted from reading it for some reason. Yeah, I know, for some reason. I bet most people don't know what Earthbind does. I bet most people will forget what Earthbind does today. It's a red instant. Target creature becomes red until end of turn and attacks this turn if able. These cards are all awful. Have we done Ground Rift? Actually, maybe not. Red sorcery. Target creature without flying can't block this turn. And it has Storm. We're gonna storm off. Imagine telling everyone, all right, I'm gonna play my Storm card, and you play the Ground Rift, and then they have this wave of relief. Not realizing. We got Steve Cooper with Frostling. Red 1/1 deals 1 damage to target creature. That's it? Oh yeah, and you have to sack it. So it's basically a Strictly Worse Mog Fanatic. Strictly Worse. Are we missing something? Are we missing anything? David Groves want to be part of the show. Shadow Storm. Oh, we did this one. Yeah, very... the Killer of the Shadows. Is there a card called Needle Drop? From a Nightingale? Deals 1 damage to target creature or player that was dealt damage this turn. So they already need damage. And then we draw a card. We can't even draw a card out of nowhere. Did we not do brand? We did brand. We've done so many of these. All right, one more. If we have one more double, it's done. Rites of initiation. Red instant. Discard any number of cards at random. That's not good. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn for each card discarded this way. Oh, but we can discard any number of cards. Fascinating. This is the real one with nothing. This is red one with nothing, right? This is red one with nothing. It's one with nothing with upside. It's broken. Anyone who says one with nothing is any good, well, it's completely outclassed by rites of initiation. This is just better, right? Discard your hand for a red at instant. This is also, sorry, for a black at instant. This is discard your hand. In fact, you don't even have to discard your entire hand. You have the choice to keep like one card if that's important. I've played this as an overrun before. I believe it. Yeah, it's hard to find cards. I think we're at the end here. It is completely strictly better. All right, I think that's it. It was a pretty good show. We discovered a lot of red, the worst red cards in Magic the Gathering. And it got even worse than I actually thought that they could. As usual, if you want to be part of the show, you got to be here weekdays, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square. Of course, thanks to everyone who supports the show. If you're a Patreon, a member on YouTube, or you Super Chat to be part of the show, or even Super Chat so other people are part of the show. And of course, thank you so much to the contributions of the coffee crew. People like Algot, Kano, Oldboy, Christopher B, Spectral Maniac, Nightingale, Toilet Duck, Fireburn, Pabno, Dark Ginger, Robert, Benjamin Berkey. I think I got you, Kano. David, we got David Sams. David Sams, you changed your avatar. I know it. Something tells me you changed your avatar. Toads. I think I got you, Toilet Duck, Jeff, Jack, Jesse, Steve Cooper, Daniel, Adaptus, Spectral Maniac again, and many more. So as usual, my coffee crew, keep brewing those coffees because I love coffee, and we're going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will, of course, see you at the next cup.